All right, welcome and welcome back. We're doing another reading for today, so get right with it. Let's go. If you heard the song, Dancing Queen, she's only 17. This reading might be for you. If you have an A or a B in your name, this reading might be for you. All right, let's get into it. These are just 144 might be a significant number you've been seeing too, because I just looked at the whiteboard and I seen it. Okay, so conditioning. All right, now we're gonna get you some clarity, get you out of any sort of confusion here. So, and into clarity. You know what I think about this card? The first thing that I think about when I think about this card, look at it. It's a lion in sheep's clothing, okay? But just the first thing that I think about is, listen, like, don't let them convince you that they think that you're less. Don't let anybody convince you that you're less than who you are. Like, the only reason why people project any sort of insecurity or freaking like failure, they projecting the failure onto you, they're projecting the insecurity on you, they're projecting the fear onto you, like, oh, what if you're not gonna make it? It's because, like, listen, they know what would happen if you really freaking poured it on. They know the unstoppable force that you would be if you gave it your all, and nothing was hindering you. No insecurity, no fear, no nothing. They knew, they just know how much you would do. They know how much of a force you would be. Okay? So don't let that get to you at all, okay? Especially if you're younger, okay? There's so much power inside of you, and that power can only be hindered by yourself. Okay, and by the people around you convincing you to be insecure or fearful. Don't take that leap of faith. Don't risk it. Don't risk it for the biscuit. No, risk it. Risk it all. I'd rather risk it all than play it safe, okay? And that's how faith-based walking works, okay? You risk it all. You risk everything. It's all risky, okay? Okay, and so what do we got going on? We got some conditioning. We got 9 of batons. And you're realizing, okay. So you're realizing people are putting some things on you. There's some spiritual warfare going on. And it's manifested itself in the form of you taking on actions, activities, priorities of other people. And now I'm feeling like you've realized it. Okay, this is good. I've realized it. You've realized it. Together we're realizing it. That these priorities of yours aren't necessarily yours. These thoughts of yours about these insecure thoughts, not yours. These fears, not yours. Have you ever, has everything always worked out for you? Yes. If you pour it on, like, if you really pour it on, if you really give it all you got, do you really think that you're going to fail? No, you don't. Okay, that's not in you. That's not in me. That's not in anyone. And here's the secret of the universe. If you pour it on, if you give it all you got, there's no way you can fail. All right? Failure isn't even an option. Okay? Failure doesn't exist to the man who never stops. It's just not even a thing. Define failure to the man who never stops. It's not there. Because even when he goes broke, it's not failure to him because he keeps going. What is it? The King of Scotland who lost 6 battles. And then he was in a cave. And he lost his wife, and he lost his kids, and he lost his brothers, and he lost his parents, and he lost his soldiers, and he lost 6 battles back to back to back to back to back to back to back. And now he's sitting in this cave, about ready to give up, about ready to stop, and then he sees a little spider sitting on the little cave wall. And there's a little gap, okay? There's a gap. It's like that big. And the spider jumps, falls back. Jumps, falls back. 6 times the spider's jumped. And it fails, or fails every single time. And the king's watching this, thinking about what a coincidence it is. I've I've been defeated 6 times. This spider's been defeated 6 times. And so he looks at the spider and he thinks to himself, the spider's got to give up now, right? Wrong. That spider jumps the 7th time and makes it. And what does this guy do who's sitting in a cave and been defeated 6 times in a row? He says, oh, that's what it means. He takes it as a sign from God and he goes to battle with, I think he's only got like 2,000, maybe not even 2,000 farmers with pitchforks to fight for him. And he's up against an army of 20,000. And he digs these trenches and lays some hay and stuff on the top of the trenches and stands behind them so that when the army of 20,000 comes, lots of them, all of them almost all at once fall into these trenches and the farmers go to war and he wins. And Scotland would not exist today without him. And so he didn't give up. And you're being told right now by Spirit, don't give up. Keep going. Keep moving forward. There is no failure. There is only success. What if you poured it on? What if you did it all? Okay? And I'm not saying that you have to do it. Maybe you have done it time and time and time and time again. This time, do it with God. This time, do it with Spirit. Okay? 2 of Cups, upright. Love is coming in too, guys. Love might be coming in. Love might be coming in, but you really got a choice to make before you can think about this love coming in. And that choice is to drop these priorities, drop these insecurities, drop these fears that aren't even yours. I feel like you have a partner coming in to help you do so. Okay? A partner who sees you for who you are, who's going to help you see yourself for who you are. Because sometimes, even though I can tell you all day long that there's no such thing as failure and that if you poured it on, you would be great, sometimes you need somebody in person who loves you, who can tell you, hey, you got some sheep's clothing on. Okay? You're actually that lion right there. You look like a lion, dude. You look like a lion, but you got this. Why do you got that on? Let me help you take that off. Somebody's coming in to help you. Okay? Physical. This is a real relationship. Okay, 10 of coins. Ooh. This is a really, really long-term thing about to come in. Okay, you got a long-term relationship. 10 of coins upright. Long-lasting. Wish fulfillment. Family. Settled down. Somebody who you're really going to see a future with is coming in. Because they're going to help you at one of your lowest points. And right now might be that point. Okay, and it doesn't have to be a very low point for you, but it's like it's about time for things to shift. We're in the year of the snake. We've been shedding. Now it's time to get into that new skin and take life on. By the horns, okay? By the horns. All right, what else we got going on? 5 of Cups in reverse, okay. Okay, what does that mean? There's going to be a loss of what? What are we losing here? Queen of Swords, upright. Okay. Keep your composure, guys. Keep your composure. Right now, you're being asked to keep your composure. I know something has happened to you that's made you feel grief. You've lost something. You've failed at something. You've been defeated by something. It's not failure. You lost the battle, not the war. Okay? And now it's not the time to cry about it. And I know you do need to cry about it. You do need to feel it, but now is not the time. Okay? Now you got to get after it. Now you got to get on your 2 feet and make this thing happen. All right? Go after it. Go after it right now. After you're done with the war, you can feel into that loss, okay? But you don't want to get attuned to loss right now. So what you fail? So what you fell down, okay? You fell down 6 times, okay. So what? Get back up. Keep going. All right? Now's not the time to really cry about it. Even though you did fall. I know you fell. Okay? Don't cry. It's not time. Not yet. Get up. Get back to work. Okay? Pour it on. Show yourself who you are. Now's the time to prove it to yourself. You could be in Aries, man. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius could be in the house right now. Fire sign, really fiery, okay? You could have a lot of those signs in your chart. All right? But you got it, okay? You could be also an air sign here because, no, maybe not you. Maybe this partner coming in is an air sign because they're helping you stay up, okay? Stay up with this energy. Hold on, we got growth. This is major growth, okay? Major. You gotta fail to grow. It's not even failure, really. It's just falling down. You gotta fall down sometimes. It's okay. To learn how to walk, you gotta fall down. Learn how to fly, you might have to hit the ground a couple times. It's okay. It's okay. Be prepared next time. Be prepared. Be mentally prepared. Don't pray for things to get easier. No, pray for the strength to endure what you're in. Okay? Don't pray for an easy life. Pray for the strength to endure a hard one. Okay? Because the weight never gets lighter. You just get stronger. Okay? It never gets easier. You just got better. That's it. I mean, little baby can't walk. You can. It's easy. It's easy to walk. But at first, when you first came to this world, it was the hardest thing ever. In fact, you couldn't even do it. Right? It took you years. A year and a half, maybe, to learn how to walk. Year. I don't know how long it takes kids to learn how to walk. But you see what I'm saying. Okay? Archangel Michael, you're on the right path. You're on the right path. Make sure you stay on that right path, okay? Don't let yourself fall down. Don't let yourself be sent into fear or insecurity or doubt. There's no such thing as all that stuff. That stuff is being given to you. You're being surrounded by that with other people. But other people, let me tell you something. They just don't like they could be intimidated by you. They could be, and so they're projecting these fears onto you because in reality they're intimidated. They don't know what they would do if you really poured it on. They don't know they don't know how they would defend themselves against that. And they don't need to defend themselves. I'm just saying, you'd be a bright light in the darkness. Bright. Okay, bright, bright, bright. You could be a fire sign, I'm telling you. Fire, red could be a significant color for you at this time. Maturity. Okay? I'm getting a little bit fired up about this, but we both know that you're a very mature person. You're very composed. We both know this, okay? So even if you did pour it on, you wouldn't do it in the spirit of hate or a spirit of hanged man awakening. You would do it in a spirit that loves others and projects a feeling of love to others. But this is a fiery sort of essence inside of you, and you do need to take this not lightly, okay? You know, it's not something light, because the Nine of Batons is still upright. It hasn't shifted into the reverse yet. You still have an opportunity to just give it all up. Give up all that conditioning. Give up all that fear right now, because it's not yours. Now, if you let it persist, then it's going to take some root, and you don't want it to take root. Don't let the weeds take the garden. Pull them out. Okay? Hanged man, maturity. I feel like that also means like you're awakening to the fact that, hey, not everybody gets it. Not everybody understands. And it's like you can't convince them. You can't teach them. You can't tell them sometimes. You can't get them to understand what's going on. Okay? You got to sort of let them learn themselves sometimes. And you're learning more, you're gaining more wisdom in like, okay, I got to let that go. They got to do their own thing over there, okay? Spark of inspiration is coming. Draw a conclusion. So you might eat your nutrients and go to the gym. Okay, so you definitely have a lot of fire energy, whoever you are. So working out is gonna be huge. Working out is gonna get you to feel better about your body. Okay, whatever your goal is, doesn't matter. Okay, you don't have to have the same goals as society. If you don't want to get big, don't get big, but get strong, get fast, get agile. Okay, do something in the gym. You want to do pull-ups, do pull-ups. You want to do push-ups, do push-ups. You want to run a long time, but get in that gym, eat your nutrients. Use this as inspiration because it's going to separate you from the pack, okay? You're going to create more and more distance because winners, movers, shakers, they're in the gym, they're moving their body, they're shaking. And even when you're in the gym, separate yourself from the pack as much as you can, okay? And don't be thinking about loneliness. That's the fear, insecurity that's been put on you. There's no such thing as loneliness. Ask the Dalai Lama, okay? It doesn't exist. You don't have to feel it. Okay? Yeah, you'll be alone. You could be on aloneness. But you don't got to feel lonely. You always have Jesus. He's always right there with you, okay? Especially in the gym. Come on. All right? Release, let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities and time to move on. So you're moving on from your conditioning, okay? And you know how that looks. You know who I'm talking about, the people around you who are insecurity, fear. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work out. Oh, you should maybe have a backup plan over here or whatever. You know, maybe that's uncertain. Okay, you let those people go. Walk away from the 98%. Walk away from them. Okay? It's time to walk away from the 98% and leave them in the dust because you're not them. Whoever I'm talking to today, you are not them. So walk away from them. Don't walk like they walk. Don't talk like they talk. Don't act how they act. Don't eat the same foods that they eat. Don't do the same workouts as them. Be better because I know you're better than that. Walk away from the 98%. Okay? Let's do it. Stay inside. No, don't stay inside. You're worthy. What else we got going on? Gold and silver. Gold and silver. Hold the line. Yeah, stay inside yourself. The master stays rightly inside himself. He doesn't foot about like a fool. He stays within himself. He doesn't let his energy leak out in all these different directions. He's here. Inside. Okay, inside. Spark of inspiration. You know what you got to do. You know the plan. Here's what I'm going to tell you right now, whoever I'm talking to, if you stayed this long. Here's the key. Okay? Don't listen to your dad. Don't listen to your grandpa. Don't listen to your mom. Don't listen to your teachers. Don't listen to society. Don't listen to the people who are talking. You've got something inside of you. And it's bigger than all that. And it's different. So people aren't going to get it. That's okay. Walk away from the 98%. And you're going to have to stay in that for a minute. Okay? Not really knowing what's on the other side. But that's okay. Walk through that fire. Okay? Walk through it. Do the things that you speak. Take a break. Okay, maybe take a break. Walk through the fire, okay? Why does it say take a break? What are we doing here? Adventure. The outsider. Postponement. Adventure, the outsider, postponement. Take a break? Take a break from what? Take a break from... The life force within us is the same power that created the universe. Take a break from the 98%. Take a break from living like they live. I'm feeling like you gotta strain yourself to do it. You gotta shove yourself into this box. Let it out for a second. Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. An emotionally fulfilling life with family and friends, raising children wisely and people you can trust. This is all that you can attract when you walk away from the 98%, which is what you're doing. Okay, walk away from fear, walk away from insecurity. Walk away from it. Okay? If you take an action out of walk away right then and there. Excuse me. Man. All right. That's going to be it for today. Thank you for tuning in, warrior spirit today. Wow. Definitely are a warrior spirit. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. And yeah, oh my gosh. Let me know how it goes. Let me know what you're working on. Okay? I'd like to hear it. I'd like to see what you got going for you in your life. Bye-bye.